Here in our studio, we have a visionary filmmaker and a storyteller known for his exceptional skills as a cinematographer, editor, and a director. With a foundation to visual effects and a bachelor degree in motion picture medium, Tosin has carved a distinctive niche in the film industry. He began his film career in the world of music, transitioning from a musician to a sought-after director of music videos. He further transitioned into film and television. Now, Tosin's journey as a filmmaker is evident in his work on several feature films, including the much talked about Seven, which received 7 AMVCA nominations and 2 wins. Welcome to Arise 360, Tosin Igho.
Yeah, hello. How's it going?
Nice to see you. Yes. I mean, wonderful. Immediately told me that you were coming in. I was super excited because I actually know you personally. I was like, Tosin, yes. I mean, from childhood.
Yes, from childhood, from NTA to high school.
I know.
Yeah.
So you have a very, very famous dad,
yes.
Peter Igho,
from
NTA, from both NTA.
Yes.
I mean,
children.
So I mean, what is that? How the background started? Like from media, like
yes,
growing up in that environment.
I mean, it's, you're presenting right now.
I know, right? Growing up in the environment.
Now, basically, so, I mean, we definitely growing up, I mean, from school I didn't go home, I got dropped off at NTA. So I walked around NTA a lot and I saw cameras and I was always influenced by all these things. So my dad has always been a great storyteller. And, you know, eventually he rubbed off. And as you keep growing now I'm making films and telling stories the same way. And same thing, you're presenting the same way.
You know, it's still the same
it's surreal,
TV
yes.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, tell us your background per se. Like, you started music at first. How was that transition for you? What was it like? What parts of music were you doing? Were you doing music videos? Yes. Were you actually rapping?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm an old man now. When I was very young, basically, obviously, I've been in 2 music groups. I was in a music group called Immaculate when this is ages ago. I don't think there's anybody now, if I say that name, would remember and say, okay, wow, Tosin. But after that, I became a music producer. And I got signed to Sony BMG in South Africa when I went to film school. Right? And while I was in film school, it was a case where I had colleagues who were in music here. I'm like, hey, look, I'm in film school now and I can make a music video for you. So a lot of people started flying over Mo Hits when it was Mo Hits. So videos like, what's it called, Booty Call and a number of videos, Faces Popo Dipo, and I shot those videos while I was, you know, still doing music myself. I had a song back then called Niger Boy. I think that, but I mean, this is basically for the OGs. Yeah, so I made music videos for a long time. I think at some point when I moved back and I left school, I then started to progress into the film industry. Okay. Made my first film in 2019, which is Seven. And I think it came out on the 7th AMVCA. He got 7 nominations, nice. Which was, yeah. And also, my dad also got an award, Lifetime Award, on the same night.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so it was kind of a special thing.
That's so brilliant.
And then I progressed and I've made a number of TV shows. I'm also an executive producer with that. If you guys probably know the popular judging show with Ebuka called Judging Matters, I'm the executive producer of that.
Perfect.
I've also executive produced 2 telenovelas on African Magic, one called Venge, and one actually, the finale episode is today at 8 p.m. So you guys catch the final episode of Dust. Then I did the reality show when Lakon won the Big Brother event. I produced his I Am Lakon reality show and a number of things. So and now we have I made a film last year around late 2022. And now it's an Amazon original and it's premiering 28th November. So yeah, we've been busy, but music. Went into music videos, did a lot of TV, made a film, did a lot of TV projects in between, and now I'm going back to making my next official film.
So I mean, like your new movie, you have a new movie coming out
yes.
now. Can you tell us more about that quickly?
Okay, so it's a supernatural crime thriller. It stars Staninze Omamidada, Uzo Arukwe, Tina Mba, Richard Mufedamijo, and a number of stars. It's an Amazon original, nice. And it comes out in November. I think there will be an announcement video soon that will clarify exactly what dates and everything. But expect the unexpected. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Nice. I mean, I really like your production. I think you really focus on the details and thereabout. But I mean, you mentioned judging matters. That really reminds me of like Judge Judy.
Yes.
Because I grew up watching Judge Judy. She's hilarious.
But the cases here in Nigeria are insane. As you,
I know.
yes,
the things that they bring up,
and
right?
It's all real.
Yes.
It's all real, but it's crazy.
It's fantastic. I really like that. So what do you prefer? Do you prefer like reality or like films? What would you say? I
mean, film is what, I mean, like it's an art form that requires emotion. It takes all of you, and you're more passionate about it. So you'd prefer, I mean, I'm a filmmaker at heart. With the other stuff, it's more or less okay, developing, creating, processing, and getting the right team to execute the project. I mean, most of the films I'm very hands-on. With these ones, I'm the executive producer, and I, basically had like the wireframe at the back. Wow. And then you come up with an idea, so you get an idea, pitch it, get it done. But I mean, Ebuka is amazing. Our judge is amazing too. They do a wonderful job. And some of those cases are hilarious. Some of those cases are, I mean, shocking. But it's all 100% real.
Real.
Yes.
Nice. I absolutely love that. So, I mean, like, the business, let's talk the business of filmmaking now.
Okay.
Like, earlier on, we just had a little banter about cinemas. So you don't have to worry about all the nerves that come with cinema, the box office, the figures, or you heard that this person made 1 billion, like Funke Akindele and the rest. But like, are those figures real? Do people actually make money now from filmmaking in Africa?
Yes, yes, people make money from filmmaking. People make money, but I mean, filmmaking is always one thing that there's like a threshold that your film has to cross for it to be profitable. You won't make a lot of money if the film doesn't make a lot of money. So like Funke Akindele making 1 billion, yes, she would make money. People who sell shows to Netflix, Amazon Prime, yes, they do make money. If you check, there's an influx of more films now, and this was because we had more streamers and more places, more homes for films. So yeah, and you can tell, basically there's an elevation to the films that have been coming out, which shows that there's more funds to go into films and there's better quality. So people are making money, but it's a tricky industry in which the wrong move or the wrong mistake or not knowing the business itself, and that's what I always say, people make films, but they kind of forget that it's a business. Like, it is a business. You can't make a film without having a budget for marketing. You can't make a film without it having a market itself. So it's not, you make a mistake if you come into the game and not know business. Someone like Funke Akindele has known the business for a long time, even before she started making films. So it's the thing about aligning both of them. Do you understand? Nice.
So in terms of like with cinemas now, do you feel like all the streaming platforms have taken over like the whole box office in terms of the figures? And do you feel like now there's no need for that platform anymore? We should just go straight we can be in our homes and we can be watching Netflix and Prime and the rest of that.
I mean, I'm still an advocate for the cinema experience, you know what I'm saying?
Well, do you have time to go to the cinema?
I force myself to do that. I go to the cinema, I force myself to watch. If there's a film I really want to see, I'll go and watch it in cinema. But not every film. But not every film goes to cinema now. So I still would prefer, I mean, like, the films just feel better. The big screen, it's more life. And there's an audience, so the jokes are bigger. At home, you might just be looking at the car explosion like this. When in cinema, everybody's like, okay, everybody feels the vibe, you're feeding off the audience, so it's wonderful. But I wouldn't say the cinema industry is dying. I would just say it has competition. Do you understand what I'm saying? Streaming is competition for it, and some films are going straight to streaming. I feel a lot of them should go to cinema first, but I mean, my film is going straight to streaming. I'm happy it's going to streaming. I have no problems with that. Yeah.
So nice. We've actually run out of time. So your movie, what's the name of your movie? Suspicion is coming out November 24th, and we'll be there.
No, just November. They'll get the.
Okay, well, November definitely, and we'll definitely be there for your premiere. And we wish you all the best. Thank you for joining us on Arise 360.
Thank you for having me in the first place.
Okay, so that's all we have for you today on Arise 360. You can definitely catch us every weekday at 5 p.m. here on the Arise News channel. You can actually watch us on YouTube live live as well. Okay, so we'll see you next weekend. I'm Jennifer Olize, and this has been Arise 360. Goodbye.